Hi, I'm Dr. Gail and I'm a starseed healer, and today I have another story to tell you, and it is for entertainment purposes only. Now, this is another mission that we were going on, and actually Moon is my pilot at this time, and we were going on in the small spaceship to Colorado. And we knew we were going to pick up some stranded grays or gray hybrids that were there. So we did. We took off to Colorado. We landed and saw Fred, which is a good friend of mine by this time, and he is a gray hybrid that is out of the F troop, and he does the surveillance of the areas and helps us deciding on how to go rescue people on missions. So there was Fred. He was holding a baby, and he had two small children by his side. I'd never seen any scene like this before with Fred, because he's a macho man. And anyway, so I go over to him and I take the baby from him, and the children were still holding on to him, but Fred said, okay, well, you go ahead and take the children, take the baby, I'll see you later. And I'm going, oh, no, you're coming with me. You look like them, and you have to come with me so they're comfortable to see somebody like you. They're hanging on you, they're comfortable with you, you got to come with us. He was not liking that, but he did. He came with me, and we all went onto the spaceship, and I was still holding the baby, but the two children were more comfortable with him because, I mean, they were little gray hybrid babies and children, and they looked like him, and he actually rescued them. So anyway, so we did take them all to the big spaceship and put them in some good care. They were waiting for us, and they took the children. And then I was asking Fred about the parents, that what happened with them. And of course, it was a spaceship crash, and he said that the parents were not alive. So I said, I wanted to go back and check on that. So we did, and he led me to the scene of where they had crashed. And I walked in the spaceship, and there was the father, and he was dead. And then I examined the mother, and she was barely alive. So here comes Moon, changing in herself into a Wookiee so she could pick her up and take her to the spaceship. Now, they also did take the father and took his body to the spaceship also, but they put the mother on the table so I could start working on her. And immediately, you know, I started giving her her first dose of energy, trying to see if I could revive her. Now, I'm not real sure at this time if she was going to survive or not, because she was pretty far gone. And so I was just working on her, just doing my medical and doing my energy, you know, combining it all just as I usually do. And so by the time we got to the big spaceship, the hybrid spaceship, I'd already given her a second dose of energy. Now, I do a leveling of doses of energy mixed with medical modalities, just to take stages, and just take stages and stages to get them better. Humans are different than the gray hybrids. Humans have to go slower than the gray hybrids, which I have found out. So you can move a little bit faster on the energy healing with the grays. So by the time we got to the spaceship, they were, of course, meeting us out there, waiting on her to take her to sickbay. I did follow, so I could give her her third dose of energy at that time. And it was still quite precarious at that time if she was going to survive or not. But I was afraid to do much more to her. I think, you know, at some point in time, you have to let their body take over and heal itself. And so that's what we were standing back and watching to see what would happen. And she did. Her body did start taking over. She did start healing herself, and she did revive. Now, she had a long ways to go, but at least the children were going to have a mother. And I was happy about that. I was very sad about the father, but the children were going to have a mother, and she would survive and be okay. So anyway, that's my story today. It is for entertainment purposes only, and my name is Dr. Gail, and I'm a starseed healer. Thanks. Bye-bye.